All right. Welcome to the second game here in the semifinals. We still have Johnny on the left and Dalibor on the right. If you didn't fall asleep from the first game, it was very amazing. You should watch it.
Yeah.
or re-watch it. It was insane. All the different angles and stuff. So we are in for a treat. We look at your hand and
Though I'm not sure if the first game was like what so intense because I made some displays, or it was intense because of the hands. But yeah,
it's like you play so many long games of Magic. Like it's not like you can play everything well, but it's just like you have to play a deck good if you play a long deck that is very, very bound to make the right calls at the right time.
Yeah, that's the thing about control decks. Every turn is a decision point, which can turn the game. And like playing 7 rounds and quarterfinals and semifinals.
Dalibor, wow, that is everything.
Yeah, this hand is insane. Like double tutor spell, faceless looting, and Orcha. It's like this hand is playing itself. Like you play the faceless looting turn 1, then you go for the demonic tutor for the
I'm not even sure if you want to play the looting. I guess you have to find green. No, you don't even have to find green.
Like, you have to, but you don't want the tabernacle, so it's not that bad to play. But you think you would wait for effect?
You can discard it just later.
Yeah, sure.
It's also never a card you would really counter. It just resolves. Like,
well, if I would, I'm not that sure. If I have Force Spike and he would play it and I can counter it, I would play counter it.
Yeah, but it's never a card that casts with last mana. Like,
yeah, though it has flashbacks and something. Best idea to counter it.
I think like all the other cards you want to use definitely. You want to use Watergrave and Volcanic Island and definitely Orchard. So you have nothing you want to discard.
Yeah, and you don't need to do it because you have already a plan in your hand. So yeah. But I think the question is, well, I think the answer is already yes, but the question would be, does it hurt you to play it? And probably yes, it does. I mean, you don't need the tabernacle, but to have the enabling, like I could have a force, for instance, for the Orchard or something, and not for the Orchard, for the Oath. And then you want an enabler for your creatures if you draw them. So
yeah. Also, like you could just easily draw 2 cards you want to have.
Yeah.
And right now, maybe if you drew like medium cards, you don't know which cards you want to discard because of the situation.
Yeah.
So here you have 5 lands, a treasure map, and a Gear Hulk, which somehow work decently together.
Well, we talked about mulligans before, right? I was talking about the fact that you have to make up your mind if your hand actually does something against the strategy your opponent is like following, and my hand doesn't do that at all, except for the Tolaria Vest, because it gets a Caracas, which can be quite important against this deck.
Which is as late as turn 4. Yeah.
It's really slow, and overall this hand is really slow. The only thing here is obviously the treasure map, and I have to say I'm kind of traumatized by Mana Screw, like in general. So having some kind of mana is always nice, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone said that's a bad keep. I would not disagree. Maybe it's a bad keep and I should go to 6. Maybe I have better 6s. I have a lot of good 6s in comparison to that 7 hand. So yeah.
Also, you basically want at least one form of counterspell.
Yes, exactly.
In the second turn.
Some kind of indication.
Right now, like the awkward part is if you play treasure map, you're also showing that you cannot do anything. Like I think your hand would be much better with not having treasure map because your opponent doesn't know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Though, since I have the impression still from the first game, right? And it was so drawn out, so controlish, so grindy. And I was thinking, well, having land drops in the treasure maps actually helps me maneuvering through that. So, yeah.
Which also leads you to, like, the game only got to the point because you had a lot of counter spells.
Yeah. By the way, let's talk about this turn. Now that I'm seeing that, I think that's a misplay to play the treasure map here.
Yes.
Because he just played the demonic tutor, and me having 2 mana open is much stronger. Like indicating I have counter spells, much better showing that than playing this treasure map. That's
There's
actually
also a days.
actually just relates to this.
Yeah, this is just done. Like,
yeah, that's done. The thing is, even if I would have gone for that play, like just saying go and have the impulse, he would have days back up and would play the orchard anyway.
yes.
Yeah. But still, it's a misplay on my part that I shouldn't do. Since I can't even activate the map end of turn, so that's wasn't a good play. Should have gone for the. So I draw a repeal, which at least gets me one turn, I guess. So I'm considering: do I bounce the oath and hope to draw a force or something, or do I bounce a token? So,
is there any gamble on bouncing the token after maybe your opponent has a few creatures? This is always too bad, right?
I'm pretty sure once he activates his oath, I won't come back.
Yeah, and also your creatures. Like if you have like,
well, my creatures don't know. Yeah, no, my creatures don't beat his. I mean, one of my best creatures I already have in my hand.
Like if you would have something like bounce every creature or an Emrakul, I guess that would work. But since your best case is somehow Snapcaster Mage. So.
And by the way, now we see this kind of misplay playing out even further. If I now go for the oath bounce, I can't activate my treasure map, so it didn't get me anything that I played last turn. So really uncomfortable. So I decide to go for the oath, as you say. No, I'm so. Why would I do that? I'm pretty sure I have to bounce the oath.
I mean, this also lets you cast impulse to find something that deals with it later. Like if you bounce the oath, he would just play it again. Like there's no reason to not play again.
Exactly. Well, I draw a champion of Wits, which I don't want to see in this spot against. Since he has the orchard already, it doesn't matter that much.
You somehow found, I think, about half of your creatures in your deck.
Yeah, and now it's really awkward with the. By the way, what do we do at this spot before we talk about the situation? Do you play the impulse or do you scry?
I think you have to impulse. You have to find a very specific solution.
Yes.
And like, what is the card you can imagine helps you right now?
That's a good question. A wasteland and then somehow surviving that one creature which comes. I think that was my line of play.
Yeah, exactly. Like you have to find.
But then again, I need to play impulse and not treasure map.
You definitely need two cards because your best card is like a bounce spell or something.
You know that when you do a misplay and based on that misplay you make more misplays to be consistent. So I played the treasure map, so it has to pay out now. So what I'm doing now? Yeah, well, I play. I search for the wasteland with the Tolaria.
I mean, you could still hope. You could go for a Caracas and hope that maybe
no.
Your opponent finds two legends.
No, the problem is he does the orchard every turn. That doesn't happen.
I know, but it still buys like. Technically, you could buy 2 turns. Like
yeah, but I think that's a better play. Like hoping that he hits not a good creature, like maybe
Magister?
Let's say Magister or
Hanger
maybe
would be really good.
Even Inferno type. I mean, of course it's a threat, but I can draw something like Order of Succession or Treachery, you know?
I mean, Order is nice. You give the token away. Yeah. Which is actually good.
Which is actually good, yeah. Order would be actually a good card. Yeah.
So let's spin the wheel, and see.
And it's really bad position I'm right now because he can assemble a lot of resources while I try to handle the oath. So this fucking oath was already a pain in the ass in the first game. You know?
Where are we right now?
I think still end of turn. And I'm pretty sure he has to play the Tainted Pact end of turn because he wants to get something before he owes everything away. Pretty sure.
So if you Tainted Pact, you're probably looking for something to protect your cards, like Force of Will?
Either that, or maybe just like a big creature. which you can get with Faceless Looting in your graveyard because you already have stitched together. I'm not sure what you want. Is that an exclude? No, it's a Careful Study.
Careful Study. That cannot be cast, really. Collective Brutality.
That's not a bad card.
I think there's just a better card. Like,
yeah, I'm looking at this list right now.
I don't see, like, this is basically a Doris.
And
yes, the effect is wanted, but there's better cards in your deck. Badlands, Tiger, Maze of Ith, Hellkite, which, no, that's a Titan. Which doesn't help really because you don't want to cast it. Also, you have a point where you have to make a decision fast, right? You don't want to exile your creatures.
Yeah, exactly.
Reanimate.
It's a weird spot to be in because he needs to play. I think it's right to play the Tainted Pact because of the Oath activation. I think I would be fine with the Orch and the Bazaar.
Yeah, you just don't have to be too picky. Like, Izzet Charm is not the worst.
True. But no, Bazaar, I mean, he will get an Oath activation, so his graveyard will be filled, maybe Loam. So Bazaar would be a nice card, actually.
It would, but you just never be a creature. That's the point.
Yeah. I guess there's a chance to find card. I'm low on mana. Yeah. He takes it.
It's also a discard spell in case, because you have Stitch together in hand.
Yeah, but he has Faceless Looting and Firestorm. So.
Yeah. So this is gone. And we go to the final moment.
Oh, is it top card? It was a top card.
Primeval Titan. That counts as not too bad, right?
Yeah, I think Primeval Titan is probably the best creature against me besides Jin-Gitaxias, maybe Iona, but I don't.
Griselbrand is also.
Yeah, but the thing about Griselbrand is like there's a scenario where I can bounce Griselbrand and the cards he drew are not relevant, or I play it back to basic after that. I don't know. Like developing his mana and his resources. Like,
is he playing? Is that a Dark Depths?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Like he has so many angles with his lands, which I really like in this deck. So I think Titan is one of the best cards he can get, to be honest.
So you can fairly say that this is basically a lands deck at some point.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Just cutting all the lands relevant cards?
I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, he has a Loam engine for sure, and I saw him winning the quarterfinals against another player with a Loam lock with Wasteland. But I wouldn't go so far to say that it's a lands deck.
So here's a draw. Finally, the Search for Azcanta, which
just in time.
Doesn't do anything.
I mean, I'm in search for something. It's true, but
well, maybe we don't know what Azcanta has to offer right now. Like,
yeah, it's a weird spot. I think I have to play the Impulse and
find like a Chain of Vapor. The best case, Johnny has to find Chain of Vapor.
I don't play Chain of Vapor in this deck. I don't think it fits in there, to be honest.
Unsummon.
I saw a Grixis list some days ago where someone was playing Boomerang because he's also playing Isochron Scepter.
Ooh, okay. That's definitely annoying.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice card against lands, right? So. What am I doing there?
Probably explaining what it does. All these new cards. Yeah. Those young kids with their new cards.
Yeah. Oh no, there's a backside on top of that. No, it's not enough that it's an Asian node has a backside as well. I'm pretty sure I have to play the Impulse first and then decide if I go for the Search for Azcanta. I'm not sure what I'm doing there.
Well, right now...
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, definitely. I have no idea what the cards you can get, but if there's at least one card that can help you against the Titan, it's fine. Do you also have, like, let's say the lands don't matter, which they do, but
yeah.
Let's say you can block the token and maybe get like the Emrakul, and then you only have to find like a solution for the Merit Large. That could work out.
Yeah.
There is a chance. You can make it happen.
For sure. The thing is,
there's also Liliana.
There's still the Orchard though.
No. But the Oath, like, he will have a Titan and you will have a Emrakul.
Oh yeah.
So there's a chance. Like, I don't know if Dalibor also plays Caracas, but probably, which will be fetched right now.
No, he doesn't. No, it's not in his list, which is wrong. For sure.
Should Mono Red play a Caracas?
Yes. I had this discussion last week. I'm pretty sure Mono Red has to play that.
It was actually more of a joke question, but interesting.
I know, but I think it's not wrong.
I like it. I love it. It's decent. So Titan, bam, rumbles in, getting 2 of the best lands accessible here. Probably.
Yes.
Like, I mean, Colosseum is nice.
Yeah, because Wasteland and Bazaar are already gone, so I think he goes for what else? I mean, I guess he could get a Maze just in case.
Get a Vesuva. I don't know what that does. No,
he doesn't play that.
At this point, you kind of have to be already on the points like, okay, there will be a game 3. Like,
yeah,
this doesn't work out, and that also highlights the point where you said, like, there are those draws where your opponent does what they want to do, and you find the wrong cards because you also have to play other cards.
So basically Highlander.
Yeah, but like a lot of the cards you play are just worthless. Oh, there's the Oborg.
Yeah. I wouldn't search for Oborg. I mean, I get that he wants to make mana with his Thespian stage, with his, what's the name?
Dark Depths.
Dark Depths. But me giving, or rather than, like, he could give me mana with that if I have Tabernacle or Mason.
No, that's true. That could be relevant.
Of course, I block here. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense. If I plan to play them Impulse, I should play it main phase and not end of turn. So.
Well, you can still display like a counter spell.
Yeah, for sure. At this point, it doesn't.
I think.
No, I have only 4 islands. So I know what you're thinking, but it's not enough.
Well, then you kind of have to take Thoughtscour. It's awkward.
Yeah, it's awkward, but yeah, you're right.
I mean, you're expecting to get something from the Oath. So what are the creatures left in your deck? You have a Snapcaster Mage. You have a Rendition Click.
I have. I mean, I already know what I'm getting, so I'll tell you everything else. I can get a Baral, a Frostborn Weird, a Jace, Snapcaster, Space Guide, Trinket Mage, Nemesis, Click, and Venza. But I get a Drift of Phantasm.
Oh, thumbs up.
Which, by the way, never happened in Highlander. I'm pretty sure no one ever Oath Drift of Phantasm. I'm pretty sure that was the first time. Would you agree?
No.
What? You think there was someone playing already Drift of Phantasm, which is crazy.
Sure.
And then an opponent has...
Gameshift plays Drift of Phantasm.
No, it doesn't.
Of course it does.
Why?
To get other cards?
you play this Dimir House card, the 4-mana game, but not this one. I'm pretty sure no one ever has this interaction. Both of Druid. Anyway, I have a 0/5 flyer now.
Doesn't I play Drift of Phantasm?
What for though? No, I don't think so. I mean,
basics.
If you play the extra planar lands, maybe.
Let's say it never happened.
By the way, why did I take the spell snare and not the Thoughtscour?
Skill. Supreme skill. maybe you think like it's not that bad. Like if you play again, Dalibor has D as a charm, right? From the table.
Right.
So maybe you find something that costs 5 and you need to protect against it. Like a bribery would still do it, right?
Oh yeah, bribery actually you're right. Yeah.
I'm not sure whether bribery is on the bottom of your library for some point. No, that was the last game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you, actually, a bribery would be amazing.
Though, I have to mention Gearhike in my hand, right? And I have the Engulf the Shores already in my graveyard.
Yeah, but it's only for 5, as we know.
I know, yeah. But that's
and it doesn't bounce Titan or Merit Launch.
exactly, but that's something.
No,
to
it bounces
think.
Mirror. No, it's power
No,
or
just
mana
power.
cost.
Power.
Yeah, okay. No.
Oh, mana cost would be insane. What?
But it still wouldn't bounce the Titan. I think you might actually have to hope you draw something good there, and then your opponent gives you a merit lab. That's nice. Have some. Unfortunately, also repeal is gone. That would be one of the best cards to get right.
No. I have to enter gear.
Yeah, exactly. But like to draw, like
no, but I can just play repeal now on the token.
I know, but like also drawing would be very good. Like as an out draw.
The thing is, what is awkward here? If I play the 2-enter gear hike end of turn, he would get another oath trigger. No, he would. Yeah, he would.
Yeah, but you cannot resolve the gear because it gets staged. Like from our point of view.
Oh, that's what I mean. No, that's true. My main concern was I know that he has a charm, so I can't resolve the repeal anyway.
Yes.
So I was hoping for him maybe to play it just because.
You could play it in the upkeep, I guess.
Yeah, then he still counters it, and I have no mana. I mean, I can block the large token with my Gift of Phantasm.
So ooh. Because see how good it is? It flies.
That's the only reason I'm not conceding here, because I know I have still like a very slim. There it goes, a very slim chance.
well, you can still bounce it. Like you're not dead on board. You're just very dead on board. Like
on board. I mean, you are right. I can still bounce it. You can counter it. Then I still have a creature to block. But yeah, not very good position.
That's one of the weaknesses of your deck, probably, that it's from those situations, it's really hard to come back.
Yeah.
Like,
there was actually, when Mystic Tutor was legal, I had the Devastation Tide.
Oh, yes.
Which was such a good card for those kind of situations.
Ooh. Yeah, now you cannot rely on it again, like ever.
Okay, so he activates his Liliana, and I try to resolve the Hulk before, so I can sacrifice it, and he just stays.
But we know that stays, so that gets rid of the Gear Hulk and the Phantasm, and that's game. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, even this game was much shorter. There was also so many stuff happening.
Yeah, for sure. I made some misplays, I think, or maybe not misplays, but not optimal plays. So
let's see what happens in the third game. I want to know.
Yeah, for sure.